my tres leches cake right here. I also made some nice coffee. I wasn't gonna show it because it's kind of a fail, but here it is. Here it is, Bobs. You know, I kind of feel like today is the day to talk about Azealia Banks because she is just a topic amongst the other girls that is just so intriguing. Just an everlasting topic of discussion amongst courtesy of my dad's girlfriend. It's funny because I don't think we have really heard anyone like Azealia Banks ever really. Like, she truly has been in her own lane, like, for the longest time, and I feel like continues to be in her own lane. And she's still making magic, like, on her own. Who even has that much talent? I think the only person that, like, pretty much comes close to Azealia, not to, like, compare or, like, you know, push two women especially together in the music industry, or push them away or whatever, but I feel like Nicki does a really good job because I mean, like, they're both from New York. Nicki, I think, was born in Harlem. I don't really know. I think Azealia was actually born in Harlem. I heard that Nicki Minaj had a scholarship to like some, like, it was some good college. I don't even remember what college she got a scholarship to. Can you like speak, bitch? Like, really, like, talented in her raps and like what she was saying.
Let me get a number 2 with some max sauce. Yeah.
People were also saying like she had a ghostwriter. She currently has a ghostwriter for her, but I don't know. I mean, even if she did, it's still Nicki Minaj. She's still iconic as fuck. Like, we all know that. We've been knew that. We've been knew this information.
When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
Bossed up.
He bossed up.
Yeah, when it comes to Azealia Banks, like, she is just so extremely talented. Like, if you haven't heard Jihadi, I've heard it like a good amount of times in the car with my friend. I've also had conversations with friends being like, damn, like, we love her so much. Like, or even some of them would be like, maybe she would just stop talking, she would have like a bigger career. I think Azealia Banks is really special and is just so different from like other people because she just has like that flow, that thing that is so apparent and obvious that like separates her from like a lot of other people in like rap culture and like pop culture. I feel like she can collaborate with like a bunch of people and like it would work. She's just one of those artists that can be very like flexible to like think about. You know, it's like she can be in any genre of music, I feel like, and just be such a great collaborator. And that's so special because you don't really find that in a lot of artists. Like, most artists nowadays are only good to collaborate with like a certain other genre with other artists, if that makes sense. But Azealia is just so like multifaceted. Like, even if you just look at her Instagram now and like you see like what her and her animator or 3D animator are making, Young Rapunzel, like Heat of the City, or like what she's made for like Kanye and Kim with like Skims, or I don't know. This is like if God like came on a Hispanic cake, or just the cake in general, and was like, I'm gonna give this to the Hispanics. This is what this is. I feel like people continuously coming back to listen to this girl and like potentially even be taking inspiration from her and using like her ideas and stuff like that, like in like their whatever works of art or whatever they're making. It's just a testament to show like how impactful she is. How like no matter what she does, people are continuously gonna keep coming back to her. It's kind of like Kanye West in a way, where it's like he's constantly being like, you know, the genius, all this other stuff, and like he's done some pretty controversial shit too, like support Trump and all this other shit, especially in a time where it's like Trump was just not it, and like he really hasn't been it. I mean, if you're into politics, I'm really not, because it's just, I think, a shit show, and it's just a lot of shit to like think about, like all these rich people in it. Like, we need to just talk about, I'm not gonna get into that conversation, but like, yeah, Kanye done some controversial shit, but people still support him and call him a genius and are like gonna always back him because he's a man, and that's, you know, his demographic. People with big poofy curly hair and people who are just men, and they will always support him. And it seems like he has a more like secured fan base than Azealia Banks, it seems like, because she's a woman, and That's just unfortunately how it is in this world. Also, just to like a side note, a complete side note, when I went to her concert for the first time, my friend got us tickets this one time, and the demographic was literally all gay people. Like, it was all like gay people and like girls. Like, I don't think I saw one straight person in that bitch. Like, I saw some YouTubers in there. Like, there was a whole like thing. I didn't expect that because I was like, okay, like there has to be some like, you know, extra people. The F words were out that night, girl, and I was living. I was really living. Like, it was so good. Yeah, it was such a party. I love it. I would love to see her again. And that was like around the time when like the video of her being like, wait, what's going on? What is a tea? The girls are fighting. Like,
wait, what is the tea? The girls are fighting. No.
just to end this video off, if you support her or not, I think she's just always gonna be a topic of discussion. I think she's always gonna be that girl, to put it plain and simply. Like, she's always gonna be bad bitch vibes, like, for life. And I feel so like lucky and like blessed to be living in a time where I can like listen to her and like really appreciate her. And while she's still alive in this current time period too, so it's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching and watching me eat my tres leches in between. If you want more videos like this or any more music related content, go ahead and subscribe. I think of things and I'm like, should I post them? And I'm like, it's kind of boring, and I'm like, I need some ideas. So if anybody has any ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Again, as I've said in my previous videos, please stay safe. I know we're still going through a fucking pandemic at the moment, which is really unfortunate and I think just really fucking inconvenient. For me personally, I have just been like, for anybody who cares, I have just low-key been losing my mind. Like, I've been in quarantine for almost, I think about a month now, to be honest. I haven't really gone outside other than like to get iced coffee. Like one time, and that was like in a drive-thru with my sister. Just to counteract what I've said, stay inside, wash your hands. I hope you guys are finding ways to like stay sane and to just, you know, relax and just calm your mind if you're kind of like losing it during this quarantine. This is like one of those things where it's like, it hasn't been recorded in human history, and it's like, I think it has though. Hasn't it? I don't think anybody like in this time period who has like the capacity to like really use the internet to their liking, really, to post about this thing has been alive long enough to where it's like, we've had the Spanish flu, we've had different things like this like way in the past that like I don't think even our parents or like parents from like my generation have experienced. It's really interesting watching everything unfolds, and I've had a conversation with my friend the other day about how like everything is pretty much gonna like go back to normal, and like, well, the recording stopped, so I will see you guys later. I love you. Stay safe. Subscribe. Instagram at Saint Waves, Twitter at Animal Twist. Yeah. Bye guys, love you.